welcome to another Checiegirl Creations video. So today I'll be creating in my mini junk journal, well, kind of junk journal, and I've created a few pages in this one, and I'll link those in the icon in the top right hand corner. And I thought what would be fun, and I actually wanted to do for a little while, is to do a page in like 15 minutes. Normally my pages take like from about half an hour to an hour depending on just like, you know, how quickly it comes to me. And I wanted to do a 15-minute challenge, but sadly my heat gun broke, but thankfully I got a new one and it arrived today and I'm super happy about it. I've been lost without my heat gun. I've had to wait for paint to dry naturally and everything. It's just madness. So I've got my phone and I have got a timer for 15 minutes, and what I'm going to do this this page. This one is vellum and it was quite a struggle to do it. If you watch the video you'll be able to tell why, because the vellum curls up when anything wet touches it. So I'm not going to do anything on the back because I don't want to ruin my page there. So I'm going to do this page, and I will set the timer. I'm not going to like do anything like try not to to pause it while I dry everything. It all has to be done in 15 minutes, so it's going to be quite quick and it's going to be interesting to see how I do this. So I shall have this in fast forward mode. I'll have a voiceover so you know what's going on, and yeah, so let's get started. I'll have the I'll try to have the timer in view. Maybe this will work if I bring it lower. Okay, hopefully you can see that. I'm not too sure, might not be able to, but there it is. So yeah, let's get started. Right, so I'm going to go straight in with some chalk primer with my fingers, and I'm just going to spread that around just to create some white space, and I'm going to pick some of that up with a scrap piece of paper before drying it, which added some cool texture. And once I've dried that, I'm going to go in with some cerulean blue, again with my fingers. I find if I'm doing something quickly, it's easier to do it with my fingers. And again, I'm picking that up with some scrap paper. And I added a spray of some pink spray inks. That one's made from food coloring. Some of them are made from inks though. And I felt like I wanted some more pink, so I'm going in with this ink and just kind of scribbling on that pink and adding some splashes using that applicator pipette there that's attached to the lid. I'm going to give that a good dry, and it was taking a bit too long, so I am going to smush some of that with that scrap piece of paper again. And you can see the clock ticking down. I was kind of freaking out, to be honest. I've never really done anything like this. But it was fun. I really did enjoy it. So I'm going to add some yellow. Felt as if I wanted to add some like more brightness to it. I'm going to blend that in with the chalk primer, and I'm using a palette knife there. And I just added a few splashes of that ink again. And I'm going to add a spray of that blue before drying that. I'm just kind of dabbing some off. I'm going to add some more chalk primer. I use a lot of chalk primer on this one. I keep on like going back and forth and brightening it up. And that's when I started to like the background a lot more. And I picked some scrapbook paper. I think it has like coffee stain or something on it. I'm not too sure. But it had a kind of like this browny vintagey look to it. So I cut 2 hearts out of that. I'm going to stick that down with some PVA glue. And I'm also going to cut some circles out of like the same paper. Just to add a little bit more. And again using the PVA glue to stick that down. And then I'm going to give that a dry while adding some chalk primer with a palette knife again. And the heat gun is very useful in things like this, because sometimes you just need to dry something before you go on to the next step, because you could create mud. And then once that is all dry, I'll go in with my calligraphy pen and black ink and draw in the details on the circles and the hearts. I'm going to do that really sketchily so it has a bit of a grungy feel to it. Since you can see so many layers in the background, thought that would be a cool look. I'll also add a border to the page using the same technique. And then I'll add some silver inks, again with my calligraphy pen, and add some splashes. I'm splashing the black there as well. Just thought it needed some shine. And I'll also go in with my Uniball Signal gel pen to add some highlights. And I'll add a quote full of joy. I'll write it on the same kind of scrapbook paper with a Sharpie, and I'll also go around that and add those details. So While I'm finishing the page off, I just thought I would say I really enjoyed this and I'll definitely do another page. If you do a 15-minute challenge, please do like share my Facebook group. You can tag me on Instagram because I love to see your guys' creations. I am out of the country at the moment. But don't worry, there'll still be a video every Monday, and you can subscribe to my newsletter. I do have that link below, so you can also read about why I'm out of the country. And yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Click that bell so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And please don't forget to check me out via the links below. And yeah, so thanks again for watching. I hope you join me again for another arty video. Bye!